Hey guys, Monarch Synchro here, bringing you the second installment of my Yu-Gi-Oh tips things that I'm doing. I started off pretty complicated. I shouldn't have done that, but I messed up in a couple of explanations that I was doing. But this time I decided to go a little bit just less complicated. Just a little tip for you guys to save some money on Yu-Gi-Oh, and maybe some of your time. This is just a little thing that a lot of people don't do, and I see them just like doing it wrong. For example, like when you want a deck build, like when you want to build a deck that's completely different and new, and like you run ideas through your head, and you think, oh, this card combo is good with this other card, and you think it'll be a good idea to put them in a deck and stuff like that in combination with other cards. You what you shouldn't do is go out there and try to get the cards and then build a deck and then play test it and see how it does against other decks. Because usually you think, oh, this deck is pretty good against Black Wings, but you go to like a local tournament and you play, let's say, pure GVs, and they pretty much you lose to every single one. So always when you try to deck build, build a deck that can actually stand up to the meta, which is obviously right now Black Wings, GVs, gadgets right now, and maybe a little bit of lights and stuff like that. So always keep that in mind when you're building your decks, and don't just try to make it specifically for one deck against just one deck, unless your locals has just one type. Everybody plays Black Wings, then go ahead by all means play anti meta and anti Black Wing if you want. But that's usually not the case. So what you want to do is like if you have a good build, you think it's good, first try to proxy the cards. Like just put a piece of paper and stick it inside the card, and then build a deck like that. You might not have all the cards, so that's what you want to do. The reason why you do this is you don't want to go out there and get like a bunch of you don't want to go get the cards and then like play test with the deck that you have built already and find out that it sucks, or that card wasn't working well with the deck, and now you just pretty much wasted time, money, and it's pointless. So what you want to do is proxy the card, put a little piece of paper inside it, or you can, if you want to make it complicated, I mean, like pretty much print it from like the computer and stick it in there or something or whatever, and but play test it with a lot of different decks, not just one, and just go to your local tournament after the tournament is done, play test with people, their decks and stuff like that, and see how it does, and see how consistent it is. And after you see how good the deck is, then after that you can go ahead and go get the real deal, which is the cards that you need for the deck, and that way you save yourself some time and also money. Because like I said, I've seen a lot of people go out there and get the cards, and I mean they later find out that it wasn't working for them, and they have to get rid of the card. I mean, and if it's an expensive card, then you're pretty much screwed after that. I mean, you just make wasted money on that. But yeah, guys, just a little tip on that, just so you guys can save some time and money. And so yeah, just comment, rate, subscribe, guys. And if you have any questions, PM me below, and I'll answer the questions as soon as possible. Okay. All right. Later.